here from Ara Beauty, and today I'm going to be talking about my favorites. And when I mean my favorites, like I have been using these products for a very long time, or they're new and I just immediately fell in love with them. But most of the beauty products I have been using for a very long time. So let's go ahead and jump right into the video. So my go-to face wash is Cetaphil. It doesn't matter what's wrong with my skin, it doesn't matter what's going on with my skin, this will never break me out, dry me out, or anything. I can always count on this to just cleanse my skin, and that's the end of it. So I really love this cleanser. Top checks. And my top lotion to go to give me that glow, or just in general, just to use, it makes my skin look so healthy, so like beautiful, and it looks like my skin is very moisturized, is the Nivea Essentially Enriched Body Lotion. This is my second bottle. I have a product empties. This is my second bottle, and I will keep on purchasing it until I don't need lotion anymore. So these are my last two skincare products. I used to never use primer, like period. I never really saw a use for it. I tried a few different primers, mostly from the drugstore. This one I also got in my FabFitFun box, and this is also a recent item, but I fell in love with it. I've been using it every single day. I've found that it makes my skin look more healthy, more glowy, makes my skin look more even. It doesn't clog my pores, even though it's a pore minimizing. This is the Dr. Brandt Luminizing Primer, Pores No More. This is an excellent primer, excellent primer. The next thing I'm going to talk about is something that I have been using for years now. Like ever since I've started taking makeup more seriously and started really wearing makeup a lot more, I have been using this. So this is the Physicians Formula Rose All Day Serum. It's $16, so it's more expensive. It's an oil-free serum, so it's not that I would say that this would work on any skin type. So oily, dry, combination, whatever, because it's an oil-free serum. Comes in a little dropper tube, and then it's got this luminizing quality, and the smell of it just smells like roses. It keeps my skin looking nice and plump and vibrant and not dull. It also says that it brightens and tightens, and I feel like it does. It's a really great serum to use before your makeup. It doesn't make my makeup weird or anything like that. I've used it under many different kinds of makeup, foundations and stuff like that. This one is my go-to. Next, I'm going to talk about foundations. So I have two favorite foundations at the moment. They are drugstore foundations. So Holy Grail foundation, it doesn't matter what my skin looks like. This will make my skin look amazing. It's the Wet n Wild Photofocus. I have used this multiple times, pretty much in all my videos, unless I'm using a particular type from a particular brand. The Wet n Wild Photofocus foundation, I use Buff Bisque. I also put this in my giveaway. So I've already announced my giveaway by the time you guys see this video. But this is my Holy Grail drugstore foundation, and it's $5.99. There's always sales, there's always coupons that you can use. This is amazing for the price, and not even just for the price, it's amazing in general. I have come to love over the last couple of months is the NYX Total Control. This is more on your makeup, no makeup days. It's a very quick serum-like foundation. It's very liquidy, but I feel like it makes your skin look very healthy and dewy and glowy, and yet it doesn't cover everything. It just makes your skin look more healthy. And you can still see it's not a full coverage foundation. It's not even a medium foundation. It's buildable, but I feel like it's a sheer to medium when you build it up. But it stays all day. It's a very beautiful foundation. So I use the color, just in case you want, Buff Cameos. So yeah, great foundation also. About is concealers. I have one and one only concealer that never fails me, that I love. I will never give up this concealer. It's the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Concealer, and I use the shade Light. This concealer, it's like, it just does something for me. And honestly, most days, this is the concealer that I'm reaching for. Even if I'm going for a glam look, it doesn't even matter. Like, this is my favorite concealer. It never gets dry or cracked or cakey. It feels very comfortable, very light on the skin, and I also put this in my giveaway. That's how much I love it. So, favorite concealer. Okay, next I'm going to talk about my Holy Grail beauty tools, and I'm talking about ones that I cannot put down and that I am always using and that I will never give up. One of these, I think $20 for a sponge is ridiculous, but This one's actually brand new in the packaging. I have another one sitting on my counter over there. This one has changed my makeup game. This has changed my makeup game, period. I cannot do my makeup without a beauty sponge now. I have like a Y6 Morphe brush and stuff, and I like to do that on my more quick makeup days and stuff like that, but nothing can perfect the look of your base, in my opinion, better than this. And nothing can blend your bronzer and your blush together at the very end after you spray setting sprays like this beauty blender. I've tried so many different ones because I did not want to spend $20 on a beauty sponge, and now that I have, I'm hooked. All-time like beauty applicator that I cannot live without is this brush. I have been using this brush ever since I started using my makeup. This is my first brush that I ever purchased, and I will never throw it away. If it breaks, I will be heartbroken. I can't even tell you where you can buy this. I don't even know why I'm putting it in this video because I don't know where you can buy this. I think I bought it on AliExpress, and I bought it with a set. Most of the other ones in the set I have thrown away or I'm not using or whatever. This one I always use. I use this to set my eyes before applying any kind of eyeshadows. I set this with a base shadow, like a cream shadow or a cream colored eyeshadow. This is my favorite tool. If you're looking for a good base eyeshadow brush like me, get one that's similar to this. It's very fat and very fluffy, and if you go on AliExpress, you will find this. You just have to look a little bit, but you will find one of these. And I cannot do my eyeshadow without this brush. Next thing I'm going to be talking about is face powders. I have 3 different face powders that I really love. 2 are loose and 1 is in an actual compact. So the one that's in the compact, it's pretty recent. Maybe I've been using it for like 3 to 4 weeks, but it is quickly becoming my favorite. So this is the Nuance pressed powder. Velvety, it says the Nuance Velvety Smooth Pressed Powder Flawless Finish by Nuance Salma Hayek brand. And can we talk about how Salma Hayek is my girl crush? This, you can see it's been loved. This is what it looks like on the inside. It has that like super micronized powder feel. Like if you touch it and then you rub it in between your fingers, you can feel how smooth it is. The only problem with this powder is that I would even say go online and try to find your right shade. This shade is in medium because at all the drugstores I've tried to find Salma Hayek products at, I can't always find her products. Even at CVS, is like there's not a huge abundance of products to buy from. So that is my only downside to this product, but still nonetheless a very, very, very good product. My 2 loose powders are the Koty Air Spun. This is like if I want to go glam and I want to set my under eyes and I don't want those things to move and I want my under eyes to look super bright and super Kim Kardashian-esque, I use this powder. This is the translucent extra coverage powder by Koty Air Spun. It's a very great powder. A lot of people talk about it. I'm not going to stay too long here. Then also, I love the Maybelline Fit Me powder. This is kind of like an everyday powder, and I mean, you can use it on a glam day too. But I mean, it's not as rich as the Koty Air Spun, but it is still very, very good. It doesn't break me out. None of these products break me out. And I have very finicky skin. This is in the light shade. They have a few other tones. I think they have a dark too. Maybelline is really good at making versatile products with different color ranges and for different skin types. This is my favorite loose powder. Okay, the next thing that I'm going to talk about is eyeshadows. And this is really difficult because I have tried so many different eyeshadows. I'm kind of an eyeshadow junkie, if you will. I tried them from the drugstore and all this kind of stuff. I have 3 different types of, or 3 different spectrums of eyeshadows. The first one that I'm going to start off with is actually the one that sparked my very first video, and what I decided to do my first video on is the Jaclyn Hill palette. Not only are all these eyeshadows super, super beautiful and they're super, super blendable, they're very soft eyeshadows. But look at all the colors you get. Isn't that crazy? This eyeshadow palette is $35. There is 38 shades in here, so it's less than $1 per eyeshadow, which is crazy to me. And I love this eyeshadow palette. It has all the shades that you're really gonna need. The only thing, and I said this actually in my review, the only thing that this eyeshadow palette does not have is a cream eyeshadow, or just a cream colored eyeshadow. So that is my only downfall on this palette, if it is a downfall at all. Great eyeshadow palette, highly recommend, my top choice of eyeshadows. Also a great deal. I actually had to go grab some products that I forgot about mentioning, just because of what I said about Jaclyn Hill's palette. This is my favorite single eyeshadow of all time. This is the most versatile. I use it pretty much in every makeup look, unless the eyeshadow palette that I will be reviewing has a cream shadow. This is the one. I also put this in my giveaway. That's how much I love it. It is a holy grail product. The Wet n Wild single eyeshadow in the shade Brulee. This eyeshadow will cover up all of your redness, vascularization, and everything. Look how pigmented that eyeshadow is, and it's $1. Best eyeshadow of all time. I have a bunch of colors, and I'm actually going to do a full review on all the Stila Magnificent Metal Liquid eyeshadows. This is my favorite shade, though. It is in Kitten Karma. And look, just one swipe. Take a look at that eyeshadow. Top eyeshadow. However, these are $24 a piece. They are, excuse me, they are $24 a piece. They are super duper expensive. I get it, but the way that they apply on your lid, the way that they last, and all those other kind of things. I mean, favorite liquid eyeshadow. Okay, so I almost didn't put these eyeshadows in my favorites, but I just couldn't not put them in my favorites. I have recently bought them over the last couple of weeks. I've been trying them, and actually I'm going to make a full video and a full look on these eyeshadows, but I just couldn't wait, and I wanted to mention them to you. That's why I'm putting them in here. So the Pur eyeshadows, you can buy them at Ulta. The Pur eyeshadows I have fallen quickly in love with. And it all started when I bought this eyeshadow palette. You can see it's been loved already. So it's the Pur eyeshadow palette, and it's the Creator palette. So the cool thing about this palette is that it's magnetic. So, well, that's not the only cool thing, but that is one of the cool things. It is magnetic. I've had this for only a few weeks, and I've hit pan on one of my eyeshadows. That's how much I've been using these eyeshadows every single day. Every single day I have been using these eyeshadows. This compartment comes with a very large mirror, and also another cool little thing about it is that it stands up. So it's like your own, when you're traveling. I will never travel without this. When you're traveling, it's really cool because you can stand it up like this. Very useful when you're doing your makeup. And it came with 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 eyeshadows and one contour bronzer and one highlighting shade in a bigger size pan. First of all, this I will do a video on it, so I'm not going to spend too much time talking about it. This contour is now my favorite contour powder. It is so natural, but yet it's so shadow-like. And that's the whole point of contour. It's not warm, it's not too warm, it's not too cool. It's perfect. This highlighter is super beautiful also. Absolutely gorgeous. And all these eyeshadows, I'm going to do a whole video on it, so I'm not going to stay long here, but my absolute favorite eyeshadows, honestly. This was $49 for this eyeshadow palette, and I think it is worth every single penny, not only just because of the compartment that you get, and that you can put whatever, like if you're traveling, you can put whatever eyeshadows you want in here, and also I'll show you how the other eyeshadows you can, I mean, it's really a great whoever thought of this, you deserve a raise. Then I quickly bought this other Pur eyeshadow palette, and this one was $32, so it's a little cheaper. This has 12 eyeshadows also, and they're just so beautiful and so creamy and so, I can't say enough good things about these eyeshadows. I have fallen in love with these eyeshadows. But you can take them out of this compartment too and add them to your Creator palette. You can add any other single pan eyeshadows too from MAC or Anastasia Beverly Hills, wherever you want to buy them, and you can put them in that palette. Very versatile, love it. Now, the next thing I'm gonna jump right over into blush because it is Pur, and I just want to get out of the Pur section here. So it comes in this. It's called the Blush Book, and look at these beautiful blushes that you get. These two right here are the ones that I mostly use. This one I will be able to use like when I go to Miami in August for a bachelorette party, and when I get a tan, I'll be able to use this. This I'm giving to a friend. It's not my shade, but still, It was $36. That, I mean, for like Milani, which I'll get into, is like what, like $11 per blush, and it's smaller. This one, it's about the same price per blush. And you get, the thing I like about these is that you get like an ombre effect, so you can get a lighter blush out of the same tones or a darker one. I think it's a great option, and you can also take these out and you can put them right into your custom creator palette. I think out of all of the Pure stuff right now, go and get the custom creator palette and you are set. Like, you can purchase any of these and then you can like trade them out, you can do whatever you want, and it's really cool because it has the stand. I am just so in love with these products right now. Top, 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 top. The last eyeshadow palette that I will talk about is the City Mini Maybelline eyeshadow palettes. And when I tell you I have every single City Mini eyeshadow palette, I have every single one. I am in love with these eyeshadows from the drugstore. I get coupons, CVS bucks, and stuff like that. And when I do, I go ham on these City Mini eyeshadow palettes. This is my favorite one right now. It's a very just a neutral brown called Mad About Town. They're all matte eyeshadows. It's a very quick, easy look out of this one. They're all very, very pigmented, very blendable, and they're $10. Yeah, top eyeshadows too. So for my last blush I want to talk about, this is the Milani Baked Blush. And when I tell you that this is my ride or die, like, there was a time when I only used this blush. There was a time when I didn't own any other blushes. Like, this was the blush. So many people raved about it, and after watching review after review, I was like, okay, I'm gonna go check it out for myself and see what I feel. The good thing about this blush is it's a perfect peach shade that makes you look like you've been sun-kissed and you have color. It brings life to your face no matter what look you're going for, especially if you're olive tone skin like me and you just want a blush that's gonna make you look radiant. It has a glow to this blush, and the glow that this blush gives you, it's so natural and it's so beautiful that I couldn't stop wearing this blush. Amazing. Also, I put one of these in my giveaway. That's how much I love it too. All right. This is my only bronzer that I have here because I don't have any holy grail bronzers except for this bronzer. This bronzer for me can do no wrong. It's the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. This is also in my giveaway. That's how much I love it. The smell of this bronzer, it's like a tropical vacation. It smells like coconuts and pina coladas. It's just, it takes you somewhere. Like, I feel like I'm on vacation every time I use this bronzer. It never gets muddy or anything like that. It doesn't matter what brush you're using. It's just perfect. It's matte. It doesn't have any shimmer, and anybody can kind of use them. They come in a couple different tones. They have like a medium and a light shade. They unfortunately do not have a dark shade, which I think is a little bit of a downfall to this product. And I wish that they would come out with a dark shade because it's such a beautiful formula that I wouldn't normally use it unless like it was my all-time favorite bronzer. Like, this is my all-time favorite bronzer. I just wish they would come out with more shades. So Physicians Formula, if you are watching, please come out with a deep dark shade so that everybody can love this as much as I love it. Thanks. Next thing I'm going to talk about is highlighters. I am a highlighter queen. If anything, if I'm not wearing any makeup, I am wearing highlighter. Okay? I really actually like the whole no makeup, like you're not wearing any makeup, you just put on a little bit of moisturizer and then you put on a little bit of highlighter just to let those people know that you are that serious, and you will blind them with your highlighter. This is the Maybelline Master Chrome, and this is the Molten Rose Gold. This highlighter is $10 and the pan size is wonderful. It competes with high-end highlighters. It's just absolutely beautiful, and I can't recommend this enough. Honestly, I cannot recommend this highlighter enough. I also love the Wet n Wild Precious Petals. I put that in my giveaway. That was the one that I was first stuck on when I very first started makeup, and I purchased that one. It's very inexpensive, $4.99. But this one has kind of overtaken that one just a little bit, just because of the way that it applies on the skin. It's very smooth, and it's very, very beautiful. One of my very new favorite highlighters is this Estee Lauder Bronze Goddess highlighter. The packaging is what captured my heart. The packaging is so gorgeous. Whoever designed this whole packaging for Estee Lauder Heatwave, you deserve a medal. And this is what the highlighter looks like. It's obviously gotten a lot of use. It's just a beautiful bronze goldy shade that, like, when you're in the sun, I mean, like if you got a tan or something like that, it just makes you look like you just came back from vacation. Like your tan is just all of a sudden golden and you're glowing. This is a great highlighter. Okay. Next, I'm going to talk about mascaras. So I have 3 go-to mascaras. The first one is super duper affordable. It is $4.99. It's the Essence Volume Stylist. I got this from Tati Westbrook. She is my absolute favorite YouTuber. I watch every single one of her videos. 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, I'm watching her videos. I always trust her reviews, I always trust her reviews, and I think that she comes from a great place where, like, you know that the products are going to be good that she mentions, and I really want my channel to be consistent with that. I really believe in the way that she reviews products, and the way that I trust her reviews is how I kind of want to come forward to you guys. So $4.99, the Volume Stylist Lash Extension Mascara, absolutely amazing. It has lengthening fibers, and I'll show you. So when you open up this tube, you can actually see the fibers a little bit, but it doesn't look weird on your eye. So, like, you can kind of see how it has, I don't know if you can actually, it's a little bit fuzzy around the bristles of the mascara wand, and those are the fibers that they're talking about. It just lifts and lengthens without putting too much product on your eyelashes, because when you put too much product on your eyelashes, too much mascara, they can weigh them down and they're not as lifted. So what I look for when I look for a mascara is something that's not too heavy, but it spreads my lashes so that it just volumizes them. It just makes them look longer and beautiful. Next, number 1, my absolute holy grail, the one when I started doing my makeup, this is what I purchased, and also recommended by Tati Westbrook, the Lash Paradise. This mascara is wonderful. It doesn't transfer. The wand is super thick and fluffy, but it does spread out your eyelashes, and I feel like it gives you volume and length. Wonderful. Oh, and I put one of these in my giveaway. My favorite, and I actually need to go buy a big one of these, my wonderful neighbor, I love her to death. She always gives me the coolest products. So she gave me the mini size of the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. She's like, oh, here, try this. And I tried it and I quickly fell in love with it. The wand on this one, it's super spread apart, but it puts very minimal product on your eyelashes, but it separates each individual lash, and you can see the difference. You can see that it's separating each individual lash and kind of fanning them out. It makes your eyelashes look absolutely gorgeous. So all 3 of these mascaras are super great, 3 different price points, but I'll show you guys these first. The first one is a liquid lipstick. Now, I am not a huge matte person. Like, I don't want my lips to look matte and dry or anything like that. This is one of the only liquid lipsticks that I have found that gives me a matte lip, but it doesn't make my lips look dry. It's the Jeffree Star Velour Liquid Lipsticks, and actually I just got a bunch more of these, so you're gonna see a video on that soon. Comes in a little component like this, and it has a little chair applicator, so it's really easy to apply. They stay for a very, very long time. I did a review on these. I really, really love these. Great matte liquid lipstick. Just for matte regular lipsticks, and actually just in general, all of these lipsticks from Milani are amazing. I have way more than these actually, but I didn't feel like grabbing all of them. These are just a few that I love. I have Matte Innocence, Matte Naked, and Tropical Nude. Tropical Nude is not matte, it's a satin. It's the perfect pinky nude that, like, you can put on and just like, it's like one of those like no makeup days that you just want like a cutesy little lip. This Matte Innocence is very, and also, I'll swatch them for you. So this is Matte Innocence. Let's get it swatched in. This is Matte Innocence. See how beautiful it is? It's got like a little bit of a peach undertone, but it's very, very beautiful, and it's really good like a highlighting thing too. So even if you use like the Jeffree Star, you can put that over the top of it right in the center and make your lips look larger. The Tropical Nude, that's just one swipe. You can see it's got more moisture, it's not matte, and it's just a perfect pinky nude. Absolutely beautiful. This is a new one that I got, the Matte Naked, and I quickly fell in love with it. It's got more of a mauve-y undertone, and it stays all day. It's more of like a brown-based nude, but with a little bit of a mauve twist. Oh, so when I went to go grab the lip gloss, I actually forgot to mention something that I did give in my giveaway, and it's my absolute holy grail. Actually, I got upset when I purchased the wrong one. These are my favorite makeup wipes of all time. There is no need to go buy the Neutrogena ones. They're much more expensive, and this one, it's the Kirkland brand from Costco, and actually Desi Perkins recommended this. And my favorite lip gloss, this is the end of the video, it's my last thing, so I'll actually put this on for you, is the Nuance by Salma Hayek lip gloss. This is in the shade Nude Nectar. It says plumping liquid lipstick. I wouldn't call this a liquid lipstick. It doesn't stay very long. I would call this just a gloss. It's just that perfect, like, it's that perfect lip gloss. It's like a perfect pinky, peachy nude. I put it over all my like peach lipsticks and stuff like that. It's absolutely gorgeous. It has a mint scent, and it's just absolutely beautiful. I love this. Okay guys, so that is the end of the video. I hope that you guys enjoyed all my favorites, and hopefully some of these products work out for you. Also, thank you so much for watching my videos. I really, really appreciate it, and if you're new to my channel, go ahead and subscribe. I've been putting out like 2 to 3 videos a week. Mostly this is a beauty channel, like beauty and makeup tutorials and things like that, but I do want to branch out. Go check out my intro video, and I kind of give you an overview of what to expect from my channel in the future and currently. And yeah, so don't forget to subscribe, hit the post notification bell, and comment if you guys want me to try any of your favorites, and I will. Bye guys.